Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, painful leg cramp that makes you jump out of bed? Or maybe you felt your muscles stiffen up while walking, making every step harder than it should be. For many older adults, these muscle cramps are not only uncomfortable, but they also rob us of restful sleep and can make daily movement feel like a real challenge. But here's the good news. The foods we eat can play a powerful role in keeping our muscles relaxed, improving circulation, and preventing cramps before they even begin. That's right. The right nutrition can be one of your strongest defenses against leg cramps. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 foods that have been scientifically proven to reduce cramps, strengthen your muscles, and support better mobility as you age. These are everyday foods you can easily add to your meals, and they can truly make a difference in how your body feels. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to put on your plate to enjoy cramp-free nights and stronger, healthier muscles. Before we dive in, let me quickly remind you, this video is educational and not medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider for personal guidance, especially if you have existing conditions or are on medication. Now let's get started with the very first superfood, eggs. Eggs are often called nature's multivitamin, and for good reason. They are one of the most complete and affordable sources of nutrition, especially when it comes to supporting muscle health and preventing painful cramps in seniors. So, how exactly do eggs help with leg cramps? Let's take a closer look. First, eggs are packed with high-quality protein. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of protein, and what makes it special is that it's a complete protein source. This means eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids that your muscles need to repair themselves and stay strong. For older adults, this is especially important because age naturally causes muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia. When muscles are weaker, they're more prone to fatigue and cramping. By including eggs regularly in your diet, you're giving your muscles the raw materials they need to stay resilient, recover faster, and contract more efficiently. But protein is just the beginning. Eggs are also one of the few natural foods that contain vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle and bone health. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium, and this can lead to weak muscles, more frequent cramps, and even chronic pain. Research shows that seniors who are deficient in vitamin D experience more severe cramps than those with healthy levels. Now here's the challenge. Many older adults don't spend as much time outdoors, which means less sunlight exposure and less vitamin D production in the body. That's where eggs can help fill the gap. While one egg provides about 40 IU of vitamin D, and the daily recommendation for seniors is around 800 to 1,000 IU, eating eggs alongside fortified dairy products or fatty fish like salmon can significantly boost your levels. If your doctor has ever told you your vitamin D is low, this is something worth paying attention to. Another nutrient in eggs that often gets overlooked is vitamin B12. This vitamin is vital for keeping your nerves healthy. When B12 levels drop, nerve signals don't travel properly, and this can lead to misfired contractions, tingling sensations, and you guessed it, muscle cramps. Unfortunately, many seniors are at higher risk of B12 deficiency because as we age, our stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb this vitamin. Some medications, such as those for diabetes or acid reflux, can also lower B12 levels. That's why eggs can be a lifesaver. They're an easy-to-digest source of B12, and when eaten regularly, they help protect your nerves, improve communication between muscles and nerves, and reduce the likelihood of cramps caused by nerve dysfunction. Now you might be wondering, how many eggs should seniors eat each week to get the benefits without worrying about cholesterol? Well, research has shown that moderate egg consumption, about 6 to 7 eggs per week, is safe for most people and doesn't significantly raise cholesterol in healthy seniors. In fact, replacing processed meats with eggs can actually be a heart-healthier choice. For those with heart conditions or high cholesterol, egg whites are a great alternative since they provide protein without the cholesterol found in yolks. It's also worth noting that for vegetarians who avoid meat but still consume dairy, eggs can be one of the best ways to maintain healthy B12 levels without relying on supplements. And for anyone worried about cramps at night, adding eggs to your dinner or evening meal can support overnight muscle recovery, making those painful wake-ups less likely. Of course, every food has its considerations. Seniors with kidney disease may need to watch their protein intake, so always check with your doctor. Diabetics can still enjoy eggs, but it's best to pair them with fiber-rich foods like vegetables or whole grains to keep blood sugar steady. The bottom line is this: eggs are one of the simplest, most versatile, and most effective foods you can eat to protect your muscles, strengthen your nerves, and keep painful leg cramps at bay. So next time you're making breakfast or even dinner, consider cracking open an egg. It's not just a quick and tasty meal. It's also a powerful tool for keeping your muscles strong and healthy. Now let's move on to the second food on our list, one that you've probably enjoyed many times: bananas. Bananas are more than just a quick snack. They're one of the most powerful natural sources of potassium, and potassium is absolutely essential for healthy muscles. To put it simply, potassium helps your muscles contract and relax properly. Without it, muscles can become overly excitable, which means they spasm more easily, leading to cramps. A single medium banana provides about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is around 12% of the daily recommended intake. That might not sound like much, but eaten daily, bananas help restore your potassium levels and keep your muscles functioning smoothly. For seniors, who are often more prone to low potassium because of poor diet, medications like diuretics, or simply not eating enough fresh produce, bananas can be a lifesaver. But potassium isn't the only reason bananas are a cramp-fighting food. They also contain magnesium, another crucial mineral that supports muscle relaxation and nerve function. Magnesium helps regulate both calcium and potassium in your body, which are the key minerals your muscles need to work properly. Without enough magnesium, muscles stay tight and overactive, making cramps more likely. Each banana contains about 32 milligrams of magnesium, and when combined with other magnesium-rich foods like nuts or leafy greens, bananas become part of a natural, effective way to reduce cramping. Another benefit of bananas is their vitamin B6 content. Vitamin B6 plays a major role in keeping your nervous system healthy and in helping your body produce red blood cells. Why does this matter for cramps? Well, healthy red blood cells ensure that your muscles are getting enough oxygen. When muscles are deprived of oxygen, fatigue sets in quickly, and cramps are more likely. Vitamin B6 also helps regulate neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that control muscle movement. Without enough B6, signals between your brain and muscles can get disrupted, leading to involuntary contractions. Each banana provides about 0.4 milligrams of vitamin B6, nearly 30% of the daily requirement. That's a lot of support for such a simple fruit. You may be wondering, how exactly do potassium and magnesium work together to prevent cramps? Think of potassium as the spark that allows your muscles to contract, and magnesium as the brake that allows them to relax. When one is too low, the balance is off, and muscles become unpredictable. That's why bananas, which provide both, are such a perfect food for maintaining muscle balance. Let's also talk about hydration, because it's closely tied to muscle cramps. Many cramps, especially at night, happen when your body is low on fluids and electrolytes. Bananas not only provide those electrolytes, but they also contain natural water and carbohydrates that help with hydration. Eating a banana about 1 to 2 hours before bed can relax your muscles, balance electrolytes, and reduce the likelihood of nighttime cramps. Pair that banana with a glass of water or coconut water, and you have an even stronger defense against cramps while you sleep. Now, how many bananas should seniors eat per day? Generally, 1 banana a day is enough to provide the potassium and magnesium needed to support muscle health. For those who experience frequent cramps, 2 bananas per day may be helpful. But remember, bananas also contain natural sugars, so seniors with diabetes should be careful. If you're diabetic, it's best to pair bananas with fiber-rich foods, like nuts or whole grains. This slows down sugar absorption and prevents blood sugar spikes. Studies also show that low potassium and low vitamin B6 are linked to more frequent cramps in seniors. That means bananas can do double duty. They help replenish potassium and provide B6, reducing both electrolyte-related cramps and nerve-related cramps. Imagine this. Instead of waking up at 3 a.m., clutching your leg in pain, you could enjoy a peaceful night's sleep simply by adding a banana to your evening routine. It's such a small change, but it can have a big impact. And the best part? Bananas are affordable, easy to find, and require no preparation. Just peel and eat. You can also slice them onto oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or pair them with yogurt for an extra nutrient boost. So, if you're looking for a natural, delicious, and simple way to prevent cramps, bananas should definitely be a daily habit. The third food group that deserves a place on your plate if you want to prevent cramps is nuts and seeds. They may be small, but they pack a serious nutritional punch, especially when it comes to magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats, all of which are key to muscle health. Let's start with magnesium. Many seniors don't get enough of this mineral, and when your magnesium levels are low, your muscles become more prone to sudden, painful cramps. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after contracting, and it also prevents the overexcitability of nerve cells. In fact, magnesium is often referred to as the relaxation mineral. Nuts and seeds are some of the richest natural sources of magnesium, making them an easy and tasty way to restore balance. For example, just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains 168 milligrams of magnesium. That's 40% of your daily needs. Almonds provide about 77 milligrams, and cashews give you 74 milligrams per ounce. That's a powerful amount in just a small handful. Adding these to your diet can go a long way in preventing cramps. But magnesium isn't the only benefit. Nuts and seeds also contain potassium, the same mineral we talked about with bananas. Pistachios, for example, contain about 290 milligrams of potassium per ounce, while almonds provide 200 milligrams and cashews around 160 milligrams. Since electrolytes like magnesium and potassium are often lost through sweat or dehydration, replenishing them with foods like nuts and seeds helps muscles recover and keeps cramps away. Another reason nuts and seeds are so beneficial is their healthy fat content. Walnuts and flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in muscles. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent contributors to muscle fatigue and cramping, especially for older adults who may also deal with arthritis or joint pain. Meanwhile, almonds and cashews provide monounsaturated fats that improve blood circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles more efficiently. Better circulation means fewer cramps, especially those that occur at night due to poor blood flow. Now let's talk about protein. Nuts and seeds are not just about minerals and fats. They also give your body plant-based protein that aids in muscle repair. For seniors who may not eat as much meat, nuts and seeds can be a gentle yet effective way to get protein without putting stress on digestion. But how much should you eat? Because nuts and seeds are calorie-dense, portion control is important. A small handful, about 1 ounce per day, or roughly 20 almonds, is enough to get the benefits without overdoing the calories. You can also sprinkle a tablespoon or 2 of flax seeds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds onto your salad, yogurt, or oatmeal for an extra boost. The timing of when you eat nuts and seeds can also make a difference. Eating them with meals helps with nutrient absorption and keeps electrolytes balanced. Having a handful before bed may actually reduce nighttime cramps by keeping muscles relaxed while you sleep. And eating them after physical activity helps restore lost electrolytes and supports muscle recovery. Of course, there are a few things to watch out for. Salted or processed nuts can be high in sodium, which may increase dehydration and make cramps worse. That's why unsalted, raw, or dry roasted nuts are the best choice. Some people also have nut allergies, so if that applies to you, there are alternative magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens or beans. And because nuts are high in fiber, some seniors with sensitive digestion might need to eat smaller portions to avoid discomfort. But for most older adults, nuts and seeds are one of the simplest, tastiest, and most powerful tools to support muscle health naturally. They reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and supply the exact minerals your muscles need to stay strong and cramp-free. So whether you enjoy a small handful in the afternoon, add some seeds to your breakfast, or keep a few walnuts by your bedside as a nighttime snack, nuts and seeds are a smart addition to your daily routine. We've now covered the top 3 foods that can make a real difference in preventing painful leg cramps: eggs, bananas, and nuts and seeds. Eggs provide high-quality protein, vitamin D, and B12 to keep your muscles and nerves strong. Bananas restore potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, helping muscles contract and relax smoothly while keeping your body hydrated. And nuts and seeds deliver a rich supply of magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and protein to relax your muscles, improve circulation, and fight inflammation. When you put these 3 foods together in your weekly meals, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to reduce cramps, support muscle strength, and improve mobility as you age. And remember, staying hydrated and maintaining a balanced diet are just as important as the foods themselves. So the next time you sit down for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, ask yourself, do I have one of these cramp-fighting foods on my plate? A simple change in diet today could mean a stronger, more comfortable tomorrow. This video is educational and not medical advice. Please consult your healthcare provider for personal guidance before making changes to your diet, especially if you have health conditions or take medication. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment to let me know your thoughts, and subscribe to the Elder's Guide so you never miss another health-boosting tip. Together we can make healthy aging a little easier, one meal at a time.